I saw this man that I didn't see at first. Everything was white, and I saw this man dressed in white in a long robe come off the altar and give me a hug. And I felt this fire all over my body, and I couldn't stop. I mean, when I say I was crying, I mean I was crying like as if I was beaten. Right? I was crying, and I couldn't stop crying. It was an uncontrollable cry. And they took me. I remember them taking me to the altar, and uh, I hear a voice, and this voice says, "From now on, God will be your father, your mother, your brother, your sister, everyone you've ever needed and need. He will be for you. He will be there for you. He will never leave you. He will never forsake you. He will walk with you all the days of your life." And I look, and it was my pastor. It was the pastor, the one that picked me up, and he began to say, "Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus." And I felt this overwhelming peace. I mean, this peace that I felt that I've never felt in my entire life. And then he looks at me, my pastor says, "And God is real. Never doubt him again." And from that day, I felt such a joy. I went home and I looked at my mom. My mom looked at me, and I said, "Mom, I became a Christian." She started crying. She ran to me, she hugged me, and I said, "I'm a Christian." And I said, "I don't ever want to leave God. I want to get to know him for real." So time goes on. I'm going to church. We have church. And this was in those days when because I grew up Pentecostal. I came up Pentecostal, right? We had church Monday, right? We had Bible study Monday, prayer and Bible study. We had Tuesday, we had house meetings. Wednesday, we had prayer and Bible study. Thursday, we had house meetings. Friday, we had like an outing somewhere at another church. Saturday, we had church. And then Sunday, we had church. I was in church every single day of the week. And I loved it. I tell you what, you couldn't keep me out of church. I was a 16-year-old kid, and I fell head over heels for God. I fell in love with God, and you couldn't keep me away from God. You couldn't keep me. Wherever you saw me, I had a Bible. And I stopped dressing the way I dressed. I stopped talking the way I talked. I wanted to look different. I wanted to feel different because it was a problem. I was still bound to lust.
Hey, thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe for more clips and check out the full episode linked below.